sitting here reading Who Asked You by Terry McMillan. It's one of her uh, older books. It was a few years ago when it came out. But it was a certain part in here on page 307 that I was reading, and it just so reminded me of some situations that I've personally been in with family, close family. And it just reminded me about how when things happen, you can't take them back. And life is not forever. And so when it came to basically the last days, so to speak, in actuality, her last days, we mended, you know, our broken relationship, uh, broken sisterhood, but it was so much time missed and it was actually too late. And I just wanted to read this passage and from the book Who Asked You by Terry McMillan. And it's the conversation between two sisters. You need to watch your disgusting mouth right now before I slap you in it, Arlene. I meant exactly what I said, and I don't know who. That's when I haul off and smack her dead in her mouth. She is stunned, and I give her an I dare you to act like you want to hit me back look. It's no wonder you don't have any friends and you've never been able to find a man, let alone keep one. No, you always had to try to steal someone else's, not caring about no anybody but your damn self, Arlene. I sometimes wonder if your heart is made of rubber because you don't seem to have an ounce of warmth in your entire body. Just look at what you're doing to your own son. For God's sake, don't you know that people have feelings, Arlene? It's not always about you. I swear to God, sometimes I wonder if you really came from the same family. I still love you, and I do apologize for slapping you and swearing so much, but you have really pissed me off. You can keep your love to yourself, she says, and storms over to her car, opens the door, and turns to look at me and says, I have tolerated your weakness and your years of making one bad decision after another, which is why your kids are all so trifling and why you are stuck taking care of your goddamn grandkids, who I feel sorry for since you obviously did such a great job with your own. Maybe if your dumbass had gotten a college education, you might be more qualified to offer them more than a roof over their head. And oh, what a ghetto ass roof it is. And let's be clear about something right now. I will never speak to you as long as I live. Have a good life. She gets in the car, backs it out slowly, and drives off. She doesn't mean that, Tammy says, walking across the street and sitting next to me on the steps. Oh, yes, she does, I say. Oh, yes, she does. Sometimes words, they can cut like a knife. And we throw them around so easily, not even thinking about what will happen later. And maybe at that moment, you really feel that way. But I think in situations like that, try your best to calm down because you really honestly don't know how you may feel the next day or what may come that next day. And sometimes you try to take back words and you can't. Sometimes you can do something in all types of relationships. I had it done to me. I did it to other people very close to me. And as much as even that other person may try to forgive you for what you've done, or you try to forgive somebody for what they've done to you, and it breaks, and it really breaks, and it can't be mended. Or either the mending comes too late, like I had stated before. So I just wanted to share this, and it's a really good book. I love Terry McMillan. She's one of my favorite authors. Um, if you get a chance to get it, I actually got it from the Dollar Tree for $1. What a find! But page 309, it really got me. No, 307. I'm flipping pages. Thank you so much. And please take heed. Love you guys.